Hello and welcome to Grab&Go binary bracelets. In this video I'm going to explain to you what binary means. Binary or machine language is a coding language that only computers can read. So to explain this I'm going to talk a little bit about coding first and then I'm going to get into our project.
So this is an example of a coding program that you might be familiar with called Scratch. This is a block-based coding program where you drag blocks from your selection here onto your work area. You click them together, and then when you have your code put together, you click on the little green flag here, and the kitty says hello world. Pretty simple. But what's going on behind this is something that might look like this. This is written code where if I run this, clicking on the green run block, it's going to compile my program and poof, hello world. Not as cute as the cat saying hello world, but pretty much the same thing. But both of these are examples of what humans see. See, a human sees these blocks and puts them out there. A human writes this code. A human sees the cat read hello world, and a human reads hello world down here. But what's going on behind this is what's called binary or machine language. So binary is a language that only computers can understand because a computer doesn't understand all of this. So an example of what binary language might look like would be this. Whoa, what does any of that mean? So there's a reason why we use this and not this, because this would take forever to write. So the next segment, I am going to explain what all this is and how to understand it a little bit better, and then teach you how to learn how to write your name in it.
So now that you've seen binary coding and you've seen how complicated it is and understand why humans can't use it to code, I'm going to explain a little bit about what you saw. So what you saw on the screen was a bunch of numbers, zeros and ones specifically, two characters, 0 and 1. That's what binary is. Like bicycle has two wheels, binary has two characters that it uses to read it. Now all those characters were in groups of 8. So instead of thinking ones and zeros, I would like you to think instead true and false or off and on. So let's take the example of light bulbs. So we have a set of light bulbs here, and underneath one has a number value. We have 1, 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 plus 2 equals 4, 4 plus 4 equals 8, 8 plus 8 equals 16, 16 plus 16 equals 32, 32 plus 32 equals 64, and finally 64 plus 64 equals 128. So we have 8 light bulbs with 8 numerical values. Now we can use these light bulbs to count, believe it or not, because each one has a specific numerical equivalent. So say we turn on the first light bulb. This would be the number 1, or 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, or off, 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 on, or false, 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 true. That would be the number 1. But we can count further with this. Say we turned on 2 light bulbs. The one for the number 1 and the one for the number 4. So this would be 5. Or in binary, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Or false, 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 true, false, true. And we can go further. What do you think this one is? Where we have the 32, the 4, and the 1. So this is 37, or 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. So one more example would be this one. We have the 64, the 4, and the 1. So if you add those together, you get the number 69. So what does this have to do with your name? Because the project is to write binary code using the first letter of your name. And the first letter of your name isn't going to be a number. Well, as it turns out, a group of people, very, very smart people long ago, came out with a system where each letter, lowercase and capital, including all of the punctuation marks and everything else that you see on a keyboard, was given a numerical value that can then be turned into a binary number that can be read by your computer. So this one, the number 69, is also a capital E. I can't explain to you why they gave each thing whatever numerical value it is, but the first letter of my name is E for Eric. So this would be my binary bracelet. I use gray and purple, so I have gray, purple, gray, 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 purple, gray, purple. Or 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Or off, on, off, 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 on, or false, true, false, 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 true, false, true. Okay, so now that you know a little bit about binary and what it means, enjoy the project, and please take some pictures and share them with us. We'd love to see what you came out with. Thank you.